Both players can hear. Oh, Gucci got in here. He can hear you finna get your ass to it too.
Finna get a nigga the business, look Gucci.
Yeah, I'm gonna start another chat without my name in it. Y'all don't ever come on text no more.
Oh yeah, the nigga do got 2 texts. They had put up a little tournament together. You
oh yeah, they had a little tournament. Goo, they ain't put you in the tournament.
Okay. Oh, I put my foot in Goo last time I played it.
You had that shit on regular mode, nigga.
No, I'm getting these niggas the business now. I'm back, baby. Shit.
That shit went on. That game we played went on all back.
Hey, you ain't got that shit on all pro no more, dude.
Downtown Indianapolis. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics.
Jerome the one that
we played.
The Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set.
Jerome seen it. He said when he sent him the invite, it said it was on all pro.
Here's the punter, Rigobert Sanchez, on to get us started. We are underway here on EA Sports.
If that was all pro, you were all pro too.
Let me see what it's on for a touchback.
So what's the difference?
It make it easier.
Yeah, make it easier to do shit. How you tell what it's on, Goo?
You can't check inside the game on things.
Boo, it's on. Oh man, I just played. No, you can't change this. Well, you can change the setting, but I wouldn't change it.
It depends on whoever sent it.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know, once you send your stuff up, you see what mode you in.
All right, come on, let's go.
Who's on me?
Yeah.
I said, but these niggas love to cry, but they don't want to get niggas out there.
Man, that motherfucker Edelman was catching everything that was thrown to his ass that day.
That was Julio. That nigga. He needs so cry.
They'll run it for the first time without Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Shit, getting on your brother head right now as we speak.
Running with Kamara.
All right, come on. Take me out.
He's brought down there by Kenny Moore.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Y'all got a multi-day shit together?
Yeah. Breeze.
Throw it over your head. Drop it over your head, Breeze. Drop it over your head, Breeze. Drop it over your head, Breeze.
Yeah, it might be something on my internet, dude.
Now from Colts territory,
drop it over his head, Breeze.
At the 47. Breeze now.
Oh, he in trouble now.
It's complete.
He in trouble now.
And blocked down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
But that Kamara, so hell, but they don't want none of that Kamara.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because Brandon,
I know internet don't get on your ass when they're on the wrong internet when you moving up on your brother. Now something wrong with the internet.
That you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Hit him a little rousing down.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Yeah, that nigga, the
speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Now Breeze.
Come here, bitch.
Oh, come on. I got it wide open. I got it wide open.
Anthony Walker with a big
got it
time
wide
sack
open.
on
Throw the
3rd
ball,
down. It's a
Breeze.
loss of 7. And
Yeah, right,
before
man.
they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ain't got that nigga.
Don't need to see
And
it,
this
though.
one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look
No,
so
you got the
easy
iPad
because
and the
normally
phone.
From this range, about 2 out of 3.
No,
And
you
this
don't
is not
play
an
with
easy
them.
kick.
Shit, you got a
20
phone
years
and
ago,
an
you get where
iPad.
he
You don't need no
was in that
tablet.
50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick. But now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right.
No,
20
you
years
don't.
ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Please.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Don't do that ball out of it.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. They find some open field here. He's at the 30.
They go to Mac, nigga. They go to Mac, bitch. Throw this nigga ass
Indianapolis.
Mac truck, bitch. That time.
57 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Short kick.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Stay right here, sweet. Just like candy.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try and run for in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Kamara. He will not get there.
I'm going for it.
Short around the 34-yard line. Just to get the see there, and it's going to bring up on 4th down.
I ain't going for it.
Partner, I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the
Whole
field.
side of the field. But boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
We're about to do a little neat run here and there. Get him with this right here.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go with Kamara.
That hole with that. That
He
bitch so
will have
hole
a
in
first
there.
down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on.
Alexander, play with that tablet and that phone. You don't need my
10
phone.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
No, you don't need both of them.
Feel the ground shaking, and
No,
that's from the
son.
offensive lineman creating space for the
No.
runners. I had an old coach tell me before,
son.
he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here. As they will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1.
No, you don't need my phone. No. No, son. Go get your iPad and your phone. Play with your phone.
Now Breeze on third down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Man, get out of the damn way.
To the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a fourth down.
Going for it again. Here you talking about, nigga, this shit ain't motherfucking rocket science, nigga.
I can dig that.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. So here we go on fourth down with Breeze.
He got it, baby.
This is Cook with a grab.
Ain't no fucking way,
and he's
man.
got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down.
Tell your mom to come give you the tablet. Crispy.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara.
Oh, shit, I fucked that up.
Just a yard on the first down carry. So it's
they tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze.
Come here, nigga.
Oh, throw the ball.
Jabal Shear wreaking the defensive havoc.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean,
hold on, boy. Get this goddamn tablet and leave me alone. You finna make me whoop you.
Don't take it out on him.
Damn. Huh, leave me alone now. I'm ready.
normally don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Where you at?
Okay, I like
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Shotgun now for Breeze.
I like it. Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Now, they should have already said, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Bullshit,
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down.
They already gave you the 4th and 2, nigga. How much more you think they gonna get you?
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts are going to get it at the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
My apologies.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Brissett.
Come on, baby.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
You gotta make that
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action with Brissett.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Officially just 27 yards here on the punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to him back.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hold on. I'll give you some candy.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, trailing now at 6-3. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately they got advantage of a short field.
Definitely.
Go tell Mom to give you a
opportunity
piece of
right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board.
Go get it. Go get it. I will give you a piece. Go get it. I'll give you some.
Come here.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. It's intercepted. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker.
Bullshit.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Right, well. Man, that shit was out of bounds, man.
The offense at the line and set to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
56. Minus 56. They're going to need some therapy after this. Watch the
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Looking deep for Hilton. It got his man.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
10.
Well, they be barely leaving out this shit, man.
In the final seconds of the first half,
well, they be barely leaving out
add
this
on to
shit,
their
man.
advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Short kick here, fielded about the 17.
Let's go. Let's do this.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
You sweet.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I got a motherfucking playbook, man.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Man,
A gain of 11 that time, and the Colts first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So in Saints territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Mack, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Let's go now. Come on, 18 Gator. Check, 47. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brissett. And
they're not going to hold on.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Brissett. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Sheldon Rankins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use.
Oh,
just something to get you off to a quick start.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
You ready? Rip left.
Bree's going to throw.
Man, come on, man.
Justin Houston just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now this is a catch by again. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 43.
They all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Down from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter
they gave
play.
your ass. That's bailing a nigga out. I don't need him to bail me out.
That's over every time.
Yeah, whatever.
This nigga over here, goddamn, man, they need to stop.
Breeze now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Breeze. He's going to let it go deep.
Man, come on, man.
Picked off by Kenny Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On first down, they'll start out with Mack. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll go again here with Mack. Oh, and Mack has the ball stripped. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
I don't know what the fuck
that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on here, not done in the 4th. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. By that time, the tackle by Malik Hooker.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Lutz's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Man, they play was fucked up right here.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
You did the same play.
I already picked my play. I ain't studying that shit.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chance of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Harris to return. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
What? Who?
Ready.
I ain't talking back to him. You said they won.
Their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. They also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
At the 37-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
Oh, yeah, it glitch now. And it glitch on your ass.
Defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Nah, I don't give you time for all that now.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Ready, 95-56, 95-56. Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to swear you up. Don't get nervous.
To throw is Breeze. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
So just in case some miracle shit happened with your head right here. You know what I mean?
Miracle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this shit on your head, nigga.
Just
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. That'll be complete.
Oh, come on, baby.
To go for it with such little time remaining.
Damn.
So it appears the Colts are going to win the football game. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Bullshit.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
I guess
Good
the simple
game, man.
question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the
2
game
yards
of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy and try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Yeah,
Signs of life in what's been a
That bitch don't
dormant
got a
offense
fucking
in this
sack.
second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Matt. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Good game, B.
So this one winds up in Indianapolis victory. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately,